Hello guys, this is part 6 of my DVD collection, and in this video we have one Blu-ray, which I will start with the Blu-ray and the DVD that corresponds to the Blu-ray. Here we have the Grinch, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and we have How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Jim Carrey version. These two movies I watch every Christmas Eve now. I just used to watch the Grinch, and yeah, I just used to watch The Grinch. Can anyone explain why it says family DVD and Blu-ray edition when it only comes with a Blu-ray? It's meant to come with DVD. This has been ordered for me twice and no DVD. But I already have the DVD. And it even says on Amazon that it's meant to come with the DVD because it says 2 discs, but it's only got 1 disc. But I only really wanted it for the Blu-ray just so I can swap over and let my DVD rest, because I watch this every Christmas Eve. And well, I used to just watch this one, but ever since I got this one, now I will every Christmas Eve now I will watch both the Grinches. I'm not sure about the new Grinch when it comes out because that new Grinch is a bit to me, but I'll see how that goes, because I may end up watching all 3 every year. So there's those two, the Grinch and well, both Grinches. So the next one we have the third of the Look Who's Talking Now movies. I do have the first 2. The first one's good. The second one is good. This one's not as good as the other 2. We have another Bill Bailey stand-up DVD. See, I got quite a lot of his stand-ups. We have the Inbetweeners USA. I do have a box set of all of the Inbetweeners, the proper British one. This is, from what I've seen of this, Pants. Well, I've watched the British one, How Britannia. So now we have Full Metal Jacket, which I've only seen like most of the first half, not the rest of the movie. Show me your war face. Ah, that's not a war face. Ah, wherever it goes. Then we have another Nicolas Cage movie, which I've seen shown to Nicolas Cage movies in my last lot. Here's Nicolas Cage Next. Never seen that Next, so I show the next DVD, even though that was next. So here's Men Seeking Women, even though you can't see it says that, but it says that they're Men Seeking Women in a Will Ferrell movie. Never seen this one, so I can't really say anything about it. We have this Nicolas Cage movie. Never seen this Nicolas Cage movie. Can't say much about it. So we have Most Haunted, season 6, volume 3. I got volume 2 and 1 of that. I also got complete season 1 of Most Haunted, but I need to get quite a lot of these seasons because there's a lot I haven't got of that season. And Most Haunted season 7. Season 7 only has this. It doesn't have like several parts to it. It only has that. Father No, it only has that season. It only has that box out of season 7 because they didn't do a lot of season 7, did they? And we have The Rock vs John Cena Once in a Lifetime, even though they did it twice in a lifetime, as we know. Why do that? For some reason, John Cena's face looks very weird and stretched. Not much as I can say about this really. It's basically the first half is a documentary. The first half is a documentary about all of the story about them, and then this 2 and this 3 is all of the build up, and then I think the last disc has their match on. Pardon me. So we'll put that there. So we have the Godzilla movie. I was looking forward to watch this. So I got around to watching it with a friend in the cinema, Pyramid Head 45. Go check his YouTube channel out. Saw that with him, and it's a bit annoying because they keep showing you Godzilla and then cutting away to humans every time. Humans. We don't want to watch Godzilla for the humans. We want to watch Godzilla for Godzilla. That's the name of the movie. But they are planning to do a sequel to Godzilla. We have Airheads, which I've been trying to get for a long time. Brendan Fraser, Steve Buscemi and Adam Sandler. Definitely like these three actors. And I've heard this is one of Adam Sandler's good movies, so pick it up and get it and add to my Adam Sandler collection. Green Hornet movie. Should have shown this in my last superheroes, last part of all superheroes in. Because this is a DC movie, which you may not know that, but it's a DC movie because of the Green Hornet appears in Batman, the animated TV series, so it's got to be DC. So there's a Green Hornet. Based off TV series, so I can't much about it. So now we have a big box set here of Lee Evans, which is Lee Evans stand up. It includes live at the live that one here, live at the, and then it has live from the West End, Different Planet tour, live in Scotland, Weird and Wonderful, live at Wembley, and Lee Evans extra large tour includes bonus. Kills brand new bonus feature up close and personal. That's on the extra large tour. There's a whole box set of like a load of his stand up. He's a very good, funny, weird stand up comedian. And I also have Lee Evans live at the O2. The O2, people don't know, used to be the London Dome, if I'm right, but because of that incident with the thieves trying to steal that diamond, where it was, and then they got footage of them, and they already knew they were going to do it because they planned it all weirdly. Or they got tip off, or I don't know what it was, but there was a TV series on it. TV show about it. And Ratchet and Clank the movie, which I'm a big fan of the Ratchet and Clank video games. Really love the remake. But the Food Planets I wish they put in the remake, but I've never seen the movie. I heard the movie is a bit pants, but I like Ratchet and Clank, so I get this movie. Got it. Now we have Rambo. Always, every single Rambo. We have Rambo 1, well, First Blood Part 2, and Rambo 3, and then we have Rambo, technically Rambo 4, but I've never seen, I think I've seen the Part 2, I've definitely seen Part 1, never seen Part 3, and never seen that one, and I've heard that one's quite violent as well, because they get more violent as the movies go on. And if anyone loves these movies and wants like a parody kind of it, try UHF with Weird Al, because there's a scene in that with Weird Al doing a parody of Rambo Part 2. Yeah, this Nicolas Cage movie is a war movie. You can definitely tell I like my Nicolas Cage movies. We have Aliens box set, which is quadrilogy, which basically has like quite a lot of the Alien movies in. It has Alien, then it has special features for the Alien, then it has Aliens, which is a sequel, Alien bonus, Alien 3, then the bonus for Alien 3, then it has the Alien Resurrection, what how you found it? Yeah, Resurrection, I think, and the bonus for that, and then the bonus, wait a moment. Oh, it has 2 bonus discs, and then it has the bonus disc for a whole lot at the end, so like most likely it's talking about the whole franchise. Really would say I love the third movie. Really like the third movie. Should get back to watching the second one because I watched it once and I should watch it again because I wasn't with it that day, I don't think, watching it. So I need to watch it again. Now we have another great movie. Well, the sequels are not the best, but, well, it's here and there with these sequels. So where we have Jurassic Park, which is Jurassic Park, then we have Jurassic Park, The Lost World, Jurassic Park, and then we have Jurassic Park 3, and then it's a bonus disc, which is the Jurassic Park, which is Beyond Jurassic Park. I'll show you. So that's like Jurassic Park. Alan. And then we have I've talking about before Jurassic World, Jurassic Park. I've seen the first one. I've not seen the not seen the first one. And I've seen the third one. Don't ask me why I've never seen the second one. I thought I did once, but I don't remember. And there's and Attack Slug's favourite movies is the first one, I think. There's got to be because he wears t-shirts and logos and things. And Jurassic World, never seen Jurassic World. Jurassic World's a bit controversial because people love it, people hate it. You can never please anyone, but people entitled to their opinion, and they can keep their opinion if they like it. And if you don't like their opinion, you know what to do with it. Mortal Kombat Conquest. Really enjoy the Mortal Kombat games. Not the best at them, but I enjoy them still. This is a TV series with the Mortal Kombat characters. It's got like it's got like your characters you would respect to see in that Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and Kung Lao. But on the back here, it's got like no characters you would think to see in it. Like where's Liu Kang? Because you Kung Lao, where's Liu Kang? Kung Lao hasn't got his hat on. And you got Shang Tsung. And but I don't know how this is really compared to the movie, because I really like the third movie, but the second movie is not as good as it. We have Les Miserables, which is the movie, not the live show. I've heard this is very good, and I've been wanting to watch it for the longest time because I'm a fan of Hugh Jackman, because he plays Wolverine, and I like the Marvel stuff. So we have another Nicolas Cage movie, something Kick Dragon. What is it? Can't really say much about this. I've heard it's bad. We have the Wicker Man, the original Wicker Man, and you can probably tell what's coming up next. It's the remake of Wicker Man. Not the bees! My eyes! Not the bees! I haven't seen the original, and I've only seen bits of this because of the... Not the bees! My eyes! Ah. You have Star Trek Next Generation, which is episode 4, 5 and 6 of Next Generation. Next we have the Road 2 movies, which is Bob Hope and Bing Crosby movies. It's a singy type of movie, but they sing some songs, have a few laughs. Basically, go on a journey. If any of you watched Family Guy and seen like Brian and Stewie go to their Road 2 journeys, it's basically what started it, because like they do these movies, and then Brian and Terry McFarlane, who's a fan of these movies, he does the things in Family Guy for the characters. And Road to Morocco, see what one there. Road to Morocco has the song from Family Guy in it, Road to Rhode Island. But they sing Road to Morocco instead of Road to Rhode Island because Road to Rhode Island is a parody of that. If people didn't know that, that's the movie. See, which is Road to Singapore, Zanzibar, Yupon. No, Morocco and Utah. If I said that properly. And there's more in this series, which is a few more, and there's also Road to Brazil. If I said that properly, Road to Brazil. And they're black and white movies, and one of them is, I can't remember which one it is. One of them is, I think there's only one of them in colour, and there was supposed to be another one after the last one, but Bing Crosby sadly passed away. If I'm thinking of the right bloke at the time, he sadly passed away, so they couldn't do them. And I think these are very good movies, and it's a shame they couldn't continue them. But I think it's kind of best to not continue something for too long, because you might get stale and people might get bored of them. Okay, now I have Only Fools and Horses, which is a complete box set. Well, it's not a complete box set. It's It's just Only Fools and Horses, which is all the TV series. It's every single series. And when I was watching this, I realised I was looking at the later series, and I was thinking there's a few episodes missing. And it turns out where I'm up to is got that written down here. Look, where I'm up to is season 5, and I think I'm up to season 4 or 5 or whatever it is, and I'm season 5, and then I can't watch season 6 because I haven't got Royal Flush. Because look, Royal Flush, and then these are the episodes that I'm missing. See, well, some ones that I ticked, I've got. There's the, and I will show you what ones I've got separately. So I've got Only Fools and Horses, Rodney Comes Home. You can get a box set of all them together, but I didn't have the box set of all them together, so. And the box set of all them together was quite expensive, so I better just trying to find the rest of them separately. So we have this one, which is Only Fools and Horses, If They Could See Us Now. Starring Jonathan Ross. We have Miami Twice, which is both episodes of that. Only Fools and Horses Final Exhibition, was it? That one. Then we have Only Fools and Horses Time on Our Hands. Really been enjoying watching Only Fools and Horses when I was, but I had to stop because I couldn't continue it since I didn't have the rest of the specials. There's this one, Only Fools and Horses Heroes and Villains, where he dresses Batman and Robin. Very funny scene. And Modern Man. The last two Only Fools and Horses I have is Strangers on the Shore and the Flogger's Legacy. And then next I have the Final Destination quadrilogy, which is Final Destination, Final Destination 2, and Final Destination 3, and Final Destination 3D. I've seen Final Destination 1, 2, and 3, and I've never seen 3D. And ones I've seen so far, the first one's the best one. The first one has the bloke. For you who've never seen these movies, the first one has the bloke who plays Stan in the Eminem music video. Here we have Pirates and Adventures with Scientists. But in America and other places, it's not called Pirates and Adventures with Scientists. It's called I forgot what it's called, but it's not called Pirates and Adventures with Scientists in other places. But the original name is that because of Artmen are British, so that's the original name, not the American name. And then we have Mrs. Brown's box set, season 1 and 2, which is not the original, but the later BBC One series, and it's got a Christmas special as well. Really enjoy Mrs. Brown. So, speaking of Mrs. Brown, I also have Mrs. Brown Live, which has got Mrs. Brown, Good Morning Mrs. Brown, and Mrs. Brown Rides Again, and For the Love of Mrs. Brown. Here we are. What I mentioned in one of my previous videos, I have the whole complete Moonlighting. I've only watched about like the first series and teeny bit of the second series, so I will get back to watching Moonlighting. I got this because I'm a big fan of Bruce Willis. Some person in my family helped me out get it, so very thanks to them. And quite expensive, as you can see. But I think I got some money off getting Moonlighting that time. Very happy to get Moonlighting. From what I've heard, this has a weird ending where like it breaks the fourth wall because they got cancelled, didn't they? So we have the American here we have the American Office, which is season 1, 2, and 3, and it's for some reason it's on these funny like cover discs things. I really hate the way they designed them, so it's like that. I really hate the way they designed it. Paper, and that's very annoying how they designed it. But that's season 1, 2, and 3. Doesn't matter, it's not probably, I'll sort it later. Pardon me. Season 1, 2, and 3 of The American Office. So far, watching season, I've only seen season 1, and I thought the British one was a lot better anyway. Because it originated from Britain, and well, and then season 4. So I need to get the rest of these seasons of these shows because I've got the whole complete of the British Ricky Gervais Office, which I really enjoyed the watching the Ricky Gervais Office. And next I got another wrestling DVD. Well, we have 2 wrestling DVDs here. I got Starcade, which is like all the selection of the Starcade matches. If you want to know your wrestling history, pick it up and watch these matches because there's some really good classic matches on here, like Dusty Rhodes versus Ric Flair. You know, your hard times, baby. Your Sting, woo, versus Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Your Magnum TA versus Tully Blanchard. Your Road Warriors versus your Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard. Bill Goldberg. No, this is Goldberg on here, but Goldberg versus Kevin Nash. Sting versus the Great Muta. And Ric Flair versus Harley Race. So, and there's probably like a lot more. So definitely get this because you want to know wrestling history, and you got some good matches on here anyway. Which I haven't gone to watching this, but from what I can tell, definitely good matches because you definitely got the good match there for Dusty Rhodes and Ric Flair. Had times, baby. The Big Show, controversial wrestler because people wish he would go away, but I say you need a big person like this around. Sure, these days we got Braun Strowman, but you can still need the Big Show really. He turns face and heel too much. That's a problem, Mars. That's not a problem really. If we could stick to being a heel. So you got like, if I remember rightly, I've watched the first disc which talks about Big Show and him getting the tumor removed and how he started and him in WCW, and I think I watched the second disc or something. I can't remember. Now we have another TV series. Whoops, the box is a bit ripped here. I need to get someone to take that. And we have Star Trek, which is the original series Star Trek. It's all the original series 1, 2, and 3. Every single one. I've only watched a couple episodes of the first disc, and last but not least, we have Family Guy season 15, which I haven't got some of the other seasons, but I got most of the seasons up to a certain point, and I don't think I've got 13 and 14, and the one after this one. And I'll see you in the next part because this is my final part for quite a while because I got a load of more DVDs somewhere else, but I need to get around to sorting them out. So I hope you enjoyed watching my DVD collection so far. Don't forget to stay tuned for the next part whenever the next part will be done.